Eyes on Myanmar, a rising number of global leaders have condemned the Myanmar military government for forcefully overthrowing the country's elected government and for its crackdown on the people of Myanmar, expressing dissent against the military coup. After vowing firm action against Myanmar military, the U.S. Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, has now announced sanctions against two more leaders of the Myanmar's junta. The United States has said that it has taken steps to block any U.S. property and suspend the entry into the country of two members of the newly ruling State Administrative Council in Myanmar. Now, General Maung Kyaw, who commands the Air Force, and Lieutenant General Mo Myint Tun. These are the two generals who have now been sanctioned. Blinken has also warned further action against those who perpetrate violence. Likewise, nations are now seeking to impose sanctions directly on the members of the military junta in order to hold them accountable for the brutal crackdown on the protesters in Myanmar. The European Union stands steady to impose sanctions on officers responsible for the ouster and the violence. EU Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell has called for a de-escalation of the current crisis.
Today we have decided a set of targeted measures with ministers in response to these events. And we took the political agreement to apply sanctions targeting the military responsible for the coup and the economic interest. All direct financial support from our development assistance to the government's reform programs is withheld.
Meanwhile, after blocking Myanmar military's official page, Facebook has further stepped up their action against the coup. It has now taken down the pages of Myanmar state-run television, which is Myanmar military's mouthpiece. The action was taken against the TV page a day after it issued a warning threatening to take action against the anti-coup protesters. Earlier on Monday, the United Nations chief, Antonio Guterres, also spoke against the use of brutal force in Myanmar. UN chief said that coups have no place in modern society. Listen.
Myanmar military to stop the repression immediately, release the prisoners, end the violence, respect human rights and the will of the people expressed in recent elections. Coups have no place in our modern world.